So here we are out in front of the Golden One Center in lovely Sacramento, California. This is the new Sacramento Kings arena, and it was recently built here. They've been working on it for I guess a couple years, but it's a big, beautiful facility, and it sits right in the heart of downtown. And across the way there is a new hotel, and above there, if you look at the very top 5 or 6 stories, those are condominiums, high-end condominiums, and then the rest is going to be a hotel and maybe some shopping and parking and whatnot down there. But this building is considered the most high-tech arena in the NBA, possibly the world. It's got all the bells and whistles, and a very unique design, interesting architecture, and not exactly sure, but I thought it was cost $500 million, if my memory serves me correct. And often in the distance there, we've got one of the high-rises in Sacramento. Some people call it the Darth Vader building. Very interesting, unique architecture there too. And then what we have here is some public art that from Jeff Koons, world-renowned artist. He's probably most famous for his Balloon Dog series. Recently, one of his balloon dogs sold at Christie's auction house for, I think it was $58 million, making it the most expensive piece of art by a living artist ever sold at auction, at least according to Wikipedia. And this piece is called Piglet. It is part of his part of a series called his coloring book series. And if you look carefully, I guess you can kind of see Piglet there with the orange head and the 2 ears, the yellow maybe being the arms, and then the blue being the body, and I don't know, maybe the red being the arms there. And this is supposed to kind of evoke the sense of a child coloring outside the lines of a coloring book. And you can kind of see that in this piece. This piece cost $8 million. This is the most expensive piece of public art that Sacramento has, and the majority of it, I guess, was paid through the Sacramento Kings and their ownership, but $2.5 million was paid for by the city itself. There was a fund for public art as this building was going up, and that zapped a good portion of it, and it upset a lot of local artists because initially the intent was that much of that money was going to be spread among many different artists and art pieces. And I guess the opportunity came up to get a piece from a very well-known and respected artist in the kind of pop culture art scene, that being Jeff Koons, and he, I guess they picked up the piece. Wind's kicking up here. Sorry about the wind. But it is an interesting and unique piece. Lots of color. You got blue, yellow, orange, pink, red. Maybe a maroon there, maybe instead of a red. On what appears to be maybe stainless steel. Sitting on a large pedestal. And it's lighted. Would have been nice if they had a little bit more information sitting around so people would really know what they're looking at on this piece, because it is potentially a very important piece of a series that from an artist that is highly respected and well known throughout the world. Even though this piece cost $8 million, it has the potential to increase in value as long as it's maintained and holds up. And out in this environment, who knows? It's hard to say. Gets a lot of sun, gets a lot of heat, a lot of dirt, and I suppose there's people that probably go in there and touch it because it's really pretty accessible as far as a public art piece. And it's a piece that they expect is going to change in color and tone, and I think the artist intended that for an outdoor piece. So it's kind of in some regards, a living piece in that sense, that it is actually kind of going to evolve and change as the weather changes, as as it gets more weathered and worn. And in addition to just the change in environment from winter to summer, it's going to give you and set off different colors and brightnesses and shades and whatnot too. So, very interesting piece. I hope you like it. Wonderful piece out here in Sacramento, California. Piglet by Jeff Koons. And something available that everyone can see. No charge whatsoever. Which is nice. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel and sharing this with people who enjoy art and interesting things. Thanks for watching.